it's great that more people come to functional medicine,
Right.
but what functional medicine isn't is a pill for every ill, but we just use a different pill we call a supplement. That is
Correct.
not functional medicine. So I think you're right. What we do when we really truly do functional medicine is we have to be engaged with the client to help them understand it's what you want is not going to be found in a bottle or a pill or a capsule. It's going to be found in helping you improve diet, lifestyle, and behavior patterns, and using those supplemental support to kind of get you to health faster. But it's not, the supplementation isn't the tool, it's a tool, and it's a support tool, not a primary tool.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, when I see patients out of the gate, the first thing we look at is we're looking at their food, right? We want to make sure the nutrient density is there. We want to make sure anti-inflammatory fatty acids. We want to make sure they're stabilizing their blood sugar, right? We're not on this blood sugar roller coaster, because that can be a big thing that throws off the immune system too. But conventional medicine doesn't really acknowledge diet as an issue. They kind of write off nutrition by just, hey, if you count calories and the calories are good, that's fine. But it looks not at the inflammation or the nutrition part of it. And so I find that as a big pattern too. And then also we have foods that can throw off the immune system. I mean, most people know about gluten and its impacts on Hashimoto's and maybe dairy. What are some other foundational things that patients coming in that first intake that you see? Maybe it's the same thing. What other things like that are throwing patients off?
From a dietary standpoint,
Yeah, diet or just the foundational things that you see out of the gate that are glaring. Maybe it's sleep, maybe it's too much exercise, maybe it's too sedentary. What
yeah,
else do you see?
I think it definitely goes back to those foundational 5 things. A lot of people, because they don't feel well and function well, aren't doing anything physically. They're not moving on a consistent basis, and that has such a negative impact on it. The other part is that, and we see this a lot in functional medicine, the person who's trying to optimize everything, they're trying to biohack everything. They're the athlete. And it's what happened to me, is that we do excessive amounts of exercise
Sure.
with limited amount of recovery, and we train in our 40s or 50s like we are in our 20s, like we still have the same recovering capacity. And a lot of the patients, they're on one end of the spectrum. They're either not doing anything, and we got to get them moving, because that'll help so much their gut biome. It'll help with glucose regulation. It'll help them with sleep. It'll help them with detoxification pathways, moving lymph. Or we have the other extreme where the person is excessively exercising, many times under calorizing because their metabolism's been compromised